Welcome to our reading for mid-December 2018. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs and symbols ring, and follow those feelings, those thoughts, those memories that you get to bring clarity to what you're wondering. We are all spiritual, we are all psychic, we are all children of God, but we're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. This could clarify the past, it could shed light into the future, or be right in sync with the now. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. If you get a chance, try to check out the musical playlist of inspiration that I put below. See if there's something personal for you in the music, in the lyrics, or just enjoy the tunes. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. I hope you enjoy the reading, and I hope you're having a beautiful December. Welcome to our reading for mid-December 2018. Let's begin. Let's get clarity on energies coming through mid-month. We're going to start today's reading with an animal oracle card. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. We'll start with one card. Get some clarity on how you can best place your energy, your attention, and your focus mid-month. And I love this card. This is such a funny little bird. They're usually camouflaged on the forest floor, but you can hear them. They do this funny little dance and they make a drumming sound, usually against like a log or something. So I feel like when this card comes through, the message is pretty simple. It's getting that energy flow moving within you, releasing blockages, letting loose. Don't be so uptight about something. You know, let loose, get in tune with your body, allow yourself to dance, to clap your hands, to have a good time. Maybe you're going out to a show or to see a good band. A concert, something like that. Maybe some of you are just dancing around your house in your underwear or your PJs. Maybe some of you are getting dressed to the nines and going out with your honey or some friends or by yourself and just, you know, getting your groove on, dancing, getting in tune with your body so you allow new solutions to come through, new ideas and creative bursts to come through. So this is grounding your energy, getting in tune with your body. Maybe some of you do something with music as well. It's like you have an instrument in the corner of your room and you just have to pick it up and practice. So maybe some of you are actual drummers or you play an instrument. Maybe you're joining a choir, going out and singing some karaoke, or just singing in the shower or in the car for yourself. What is your song today? What do you connect to today? Today might be a sad song. It may be a slow song, a ballet. Maybe tomorrow it's disco or some drum and bass, whatever it is for you that gets you in tune and in touch with your body, with your emotions, and getting that energy flow moving. So make some noise, you know, let loose a little bit, take a break, go out, have some fun. Maybe you're joining a group, maybe even doing something online where you can learn to do something like, I don't know, take a belly dancing class online or something like that. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. I just thought of a song that I heard on Pandora the other day. It was like, people working every night and day, something, 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 clap your hands, stomp your feet. I'll find it and I'll put it below for you guys. Let's get clarity on the grouse. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Get that energy flow moving. You know, remove the blockages that are going on inside of you. Get in tune with your body. I keep hearing practice, so there's something you have to practice. So either an instrument, dancing, music. Let's see, let's get clarity on the grouse. Energies coming through mid-December 2018. We're going to move along to a vice versa tarot card. And, oh, we have death coming through. So this is a powerful card. It's a release in energy and it's a renewal. It's a new chapter. It's coming out of the dark and moving towards the light. This is Major Arcana 13. So the 13 brings us to a 4. It brings new stability in your world. This is a total release of your energy. It's just letting something go. Maybe you have to let bygones be bygones. This could mean there needs to be a forgiving energy for yourself or for someone else. Maybe a situation didn't work out according to plan, and that's okay. Because this card brings you new opportunity. I love the Death card. The Death card comes through and reminds us to live. So what makes you feel alive, feel inspired, feel like you want to get your body moving, get that energy flow going through you, get creative, make new connections. Maybe you're stuck in the house or stuck in a rut, stuck between a rock and a hard stone, and this card comes through and inspires you to move. I just got a really weird image. Like somebody's standing in front of a locked door and they're struggling to open the door, and yet you're holding like a whole set of keys to open every other door in the room or to open a window. So maybe you need to think outside the box, gain new perspective on your situation. There is a different way through your situation, in or out. So look for a back way. Look for the side entrance. Look for an open window. You're standing there with these keys in your hand, and it's like you're struggling with this locked door that's not going to open. So go with the path of least resistance. There is something opening up to you. I feel like when the Death card comes through, it's the chance to have a new chapter. It's the chance to do something different. So start today. Figure out today what makes you happy, what makes you feel alive and inspired. It even looks like this girl is dancing or stretching or doing some yoga here. When I see these pillars, I think of a gateway. I think of a way through. I also think of balance between your masculine and your feminine. A balance between your right brain and your left brain. So find the balance between logic and intuition. I feel like you don't have to rush when this card comes through. The chapter unfolds naturally. There's a natural transition that happens when the Death card comes. So let something go, allow that energy to flow, allow new solutions to come through, maybe gaining a new perspective on your situation, or maybe understanding somebody else's situation a little bit better as well. I noticed the lily and the lotus here. So, and this horse just looks like it has a fiery passion coming out of its eyes. So feel that fire and that passion inside you to take action, to move, to go a different direction, to go through a different door this time. You know, if you're struggling with that locked door, find an open one. Let's get clarity on the Death card. Remembering to live today. Finding something that makes you happy, that brings you joy, that inspires you, that lifts your soul. I just heard the song, Get Your Back Up Off the Wall. It's a disco song. I don't know if that's the title, but I'll find that song and I'll put it below. Let's get another card from the Angel Tarot, clarity on Major Arcana 13, death, a major transition. It may mean that you're almost like leaving one home and moving to the next, leaving your town and moving somewhere else, leaving your job but going to a new job. So don't hold on to baggage. Don't hold on to the things that are gone. Hold on to the past. Pack simple. Bring what you need. Take your experiences, take your strength, know you're strong enough to handle something. Have confidence with your situation, have confidence with yourself, and know you can handle this transition that's happening. Allow yourself patience. I just see this big old sunshine in this card. So the sun makes me think of golden opportunity. You know, the sun is shining on you. I just got the vision of like a stage. So maybe you're waiting in the wings or waiting backstage or in the green room. Maybe you're in the audience and it's time to step out on that stage and let the spotlight be on you. Let yourself shine. Even if you feel nervous, or unsure of yourself, I feel like once you feel that sunlight, once you feel that warmth, it's like the dawn coming in your world. You know, it's a new day, it's a new chance. You'll get more and more comfortable with something. So let's get clarity on Major Arcana 13. Let you see both sides. And the grouse. And we have the Hierophant coming through, divine guidance. So maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. This is sometimes a Taurus energy. Divine guidance is, I feel like, finding a group of like-minded individuals, people with similar spiritual energy as you. It doesn't mean they're the same as you. They can be very different. Sometimes the Hierophant means school, institutions, government, marriage. It's when you're involved with others and follow similar rules so things work, so energy flows. So when I see the Hierophant card, I love the stop sign example. If there's an intersection and it gets busier, you may need to put a stop sign there. It's important for everybody to stop at that stop sign so everybody is safe at the intersection. Now, if in time that intersection gets really, really, really busy, the stop sign might not cut it and you have to put an actual stoplight. So allow yourself the space for rules to change as you change, as your situation changes. Sometimes this is being with a group and you don't groove with that group anymore, and it's time to leave and maybe find a different group that you groove with. Maybe you're joining some kind of group in your community or something online, maybe something close to home where others have similar interests as you. So what is your interest? What are you interested in? Maybe some of you are actually going back to school or finding a mentor. This could be studying under somebody that's a really specific trade as well. Divine guidance is Archangel Sandalphon. It's number 5. When I see the 5, I think of a wheel, and I think the wheel is spinning and change happening. The only thing that is consistent is that things are always going to change. So you have to be able to change and adapt as things change around you, as you change. So this is the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So this could be a mentor coming through. Maybe you're the mentor for somebody else. Maybe you're going through a situation now and somebody else had a similar situation going on. This could have to do with your marriage. If this has to do with you and your honey or you and your family, maybe the rules you set 5 years ago are not cutting it anymore. So you need to rewrite those rules. You need to be honest and open with your communication on what is changing and what works for you now and what's not working. Sometimes upside down, you need to break the rules. You need to change the rules. At other times, rules are really important because they make everything work and come together. You know, if there's one person always breaking the rules, it's like they're that weak link in the chain. So maybe there's somebody you need to speak to, open up to, have communication with, that this isn't working. I'm focused on the dog here. So maybe you're doing something with your animals or a companion. Maybe some of you are getting a new pet, adopting a new pet. There's also a lot of pillars here. So I feel like there's definitely a gateway. There's definitely a new path or a new way through or out of your situation. So let's see. Let's get clarity on divine guidance, the grouse, and the death card. Now, we're going to end today's reading with something brand new. I just got this deck of cards. It's called the Divine Dog. Oh, there we go. There was a dog here. That's cool. So, I also want to mention before the end of this reading, something pretty cool happened to me the other day. On the last reading of November, I got the Ace of Pentacles card, and I think I even started singing the song from Willy Wonka, The Golden Ticket. And sometimes the golden ticket is a big opportunity or something that comes through, and sometimes the meanings that come through these readings are quite literal. At work the other day, so before the end of November, somebody handed me a phone to charge. And when they wanted their phone back and I unplugged the phone, their home screen or their screen on their phone popped up, and it was literally the Willy Wonka golden ticket in front of my eyes. I found that so awesome that before the end of November, I literally saw the Willy Wonka golden ticket appear in my world. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought that was pretty cool. So sometimes it's just synchronicities that seem simple, but they're still extraordinary. You know, it made me so excited to see that golden ticket. I felt like I had a connection there. So pay attention to small and large miracles. You know, coincidences that aren't coincidences, synchronicities that happen in your world. The more you notice and the more you recognize how fantastic they are when they come through in your world, the more they happen. So let's get clarity. One more card from the Divine Dog. Clarity on divine guidance. Major Arcana number 5. Ooh, and we have a jumper. And, oh, the wild dog just jumped out of the deck. Answer the call. This is cool. All right, let's see what the wild dog means. That just made me think of Black Keys, Howling for You. Answer the call. So I'll put that song below. Wild dog is, let's see. Look at the big ears on this dog. So maybe you have to hear something. Listen closely to yourself, to someone else. Hear someone out. I'm also getting like think before you speak with that. So let's get clarity on wild dog. Wild dog. What it means if you fetched this card today. If you fetched this card, it's time to unleash your wild side. So it's time to let loose and get in the groove a little bit. Perhaps this means roaming wide open spaces, not following old rules. There we go. So maybe you have to break some rules or rewrite them or find a different situation where the rules are different. All my cards are flying all over the place today. So somewhere in your life, you're being asked to show up and explore territory beyond your daily routine and comfortable zone. The wild card presents a new open yard or sand pile to dig in. Will you give yourself permission to take off your tight collar and answer the call? Your wild call is not about what feels safe, comfortable, routine, dutiful, or obligatory. Your wild call is not a whimper or a cry. It's a howl that echoes, there we go, howling for you, that echoes over mountaintops and valleys. It grabs your attention, rings in your ears, it says it twice, and beckons to be heard, demanding your response. For inner strength, harmony, and integrity to be achieved, your response must be equal to the power of this call. The only satisfying response to this call is one that comes from the heart. Have you been longing to have, be, or do? Whose life are you living? What desire or passion was held back in puppyhood? What makes your life feel ideal now? What rules, boundaries, or agreements need to be updated? There we go, or tossed away in the wind altogether. Listen to your inner voice, each a different breed, as you begin to answer these questions. Some might sound excited and high-pitched, ready to go, while others might be afraid and throw up excuses as to why you should ignore that call. Tell each to sit and stay. That's so cute. And then bring your inner pack together. These different voices within to serve your healing and whole self. You know, all the facets of you. Beware of other dogs as they watch you answer this wild call. Some will help you bone up by sharing their experiences and providing encouragement, while others may yawn, bark in opposition, or even nip at your heels as you make your own way. Bless them all and be an example of answering your own call. Walk your walk, talk your talk, lead by example, and treat others as you would like to be treated. Bless them all. Your contribution to your own pack and the larger world can only be sustained by answering this wild call over and over again. This could be a good time to go into solitude, or better, to hear the call above the din of life as usual. Or maybe you feel compelled to set off on an adventure of some kind that challenges you and can help you frame and design the next chapter. Here we go, the next chapter or stage of your life. A workshop or a vision quest that helps you gain greater clarity about your passions and purpose may also be in order. There we go, this is so awesome. Find a new mentor, teacher, or pack. One that brings out the best in you and the best to come. May help you meet the call. All right, so it looks like, you may need to rewrite some rules, answer that wild call within you, let loose, let yourself dance, allow a new chapter in, and remember what makes you feel alive. I love you so much. I hope this reading was helpful, and I hope you're having a beautiful December. I'll see you soon. Bye.